No. I just wanted to tell everybody that this op is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Read it out loud. Read it. Read it.
Let's go.
No, I don't want to get kicked.
Do it. You won't.
You know what this is? This is.
Oh wait, he can't. I forgot about that.
Oh. Kick you.
I can always just push the mission through. All right. So, here's the mission, as some of them are still connecting. They have this staging point. They have to come up and get to this building. In this building, I'm about to place some intel on this desk.
Good check,
Good check. This intel is going to point them to a SCUD site over here, in which they will use demo that they have in their inventories to destroy this, and then they are going to go back to the staging site as I try to hunt them down. The enemy faction's ultra-nationalist, and they can do this stealth or loud. I gave them the equipment for both mix of subsonic and regular M955A1 ammunition, and they've got a loud machine gunner, 249, and medic's pretty decent. Now, right off the bat, I just realized they could probably just use the boats to reposition. Why did I not think of that when I made this last night? Probably because I was tired as shit. But anyway, let us get the intel. Velka Ves. Why are you dotting me? Okay. And this is the intel from the last op. Let's see. What do I want to make? What do I want to make? What do I want to make? Here, because I... Velkaves. Oh, I should probably drop that. That way they don't see me on a blue 4 tracker on the side of the mission. Velka.
All right, Alpha Bravo, check in. Alpha Bravo, check in.
This is Bravo.
Thanks, Bravo. Who's Alpha Squad lead?
Skelly
Never
just
mind.
joined.
Thank you.
And it's a laptop. That's my bad. Let's make that into some documents. Hey, Bramble. Here, she wants to lay down in the sunlight.
Well, that's not ideal. Hey, Havoc, I'm gonna go ahead and try and poke my head up and...
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the company. So intel, I'm trying to place down. Let's remote control this guy. All right, cool. Yes, I know it's still laptop. I am not the smartest, man. All right, let's just sit back and watch for a second. Just petting my kitty. Yeah, I got one of my kitties here. She likes to be warm. She's like a tortoiseshire, whatever. It's like a black and white combination, but mostly black. So she likes to be in sunlight because she can get extra warm. Funny, dog. Funny. Let's change up our music a little bit. Let's make it a bit louder. And instead of Homeworld 2, we're gonna play Fonz. Because this is a nice, chill late night stream. Because it's a stealth mission. So right off the bat, 2 people are being sent to do recon. I do have a 2-man patrol up here. It is moonlight, so these guys can kind of see where they're going. I made it that way so I didn't have to put a bunch of flashlights on units and whatnot. But I'm also going to set up some more patrols as we get things done, because I didn't finish this.
Anyone on 50?
Okay, check 5-0.
So, I'm now going to give this a second. Guys, what do you think this AO needs? Again, this is where they're going to get the intel, and then the SCUDs themselves are up here. So, let me hear some suggestions. What do you guys think?
I'm marking rough path on side.
Affirm.
Should allow us to, or we could just do the boats too, but I would prefer not to do the boats.
Yeah, it's like just moving
Light
on foot on
APCs,
the
civilian
side of the-
patrol.
along the coast.
Civilians aren't going to be out this late at night.
Yeah, I mean, following along.
And I would
the
assume
coast
with all the
and
insurgents going around, there wouldn't
especially
really
'cause that is
be that
staging
much
point,
civilian
and we're within,
presence going
like,
on.
We're within 2 kilometers. It's never hurt any of us to walk.
Pod nose. So I already do have a pod nose position up here.
Unless this is very specifically supposed to be boats, in which case we can do boats. Either way. I would just rather, I feel like both
Technical
of those,
patrol would be good. It's just
infill
the AI can be a little
locations that are
funky, but
currently
we can do a
pointed
gun
out
truck
right now.
instead. Difference between
we
a
should
technical and a
probably
gun
go
truck.
more
Actually, we should be listening to
here.
your plan.
Yeah, I'm on top block north, where Scotty is pointing.
Yeah, north works as well. Okay, we'll pull back to you guys.
So the difference between a technical and a gun truck is a technical is when you make, like, you repurpose a civilian vehicle and basically like put a turret on it. A gun truck is when the gun truck is meant to be on the vehicle, or the turret especially. So I do want an around the town patrol. And I don't believe the ultra nationalists have any BTRs, so I can just add one.
We'll load it.
We can just go into
I'll be-
3CB nationalist
Nemi and I will have
militia.
a boat as well.
Oh, they don't have anything. Cack. I think a BTR only needs 2 people.
Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем. Так точно. Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a BTR patrol down there.
Готов.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if I have a, yeah, not an African militia, but I don't see these guys having a ZU. So that's Takistan. I don't want to do that one.
Just to save some time, do we want to hit that southern point or the northern one?
supposed to
It's up
set
to you
that
guys.
up.
I'd prefer to hit the southern, but
No point to do landmines. T-34, I do have 2 tanks in a little depot over here. Heli patrol, I don't want these guys to have helicopters.
About what?
Are we doing the southern flank? Or the
Two
north?
squads. Cap 1 squad goes south, 1 squad go north.
Okay, want to close up. Might be good for just intel.
But what other
I'll
ideas you
take,
guys got? Help me build a little bit
point
more of this AO.
Ori.
Ah, right, I see. Yes, of course. How could I be so stupid to forget one of the most important things we need to add? Guys, please forgive me. I just did not remember, and I hope you can forgive me for forgetting
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
the most
Ясно,
important
приступаем.
thing to add
Ясно, приступаем.
in this AO.
Готов.
Why are you deliberately running over my AI? Also, that's not... Oh, I guess that is the route. Please stop deliberately trying to run over my AI. KK, thanks. Okay, I gotta change your vector, I guess.
Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем. Так точно.
Let's make sure none of those markers are in buildings, because the AI don't really... Ooh, excuse me. Like it when they're in buildings. We're not going to do infantry. I don't want to do anything civilians. No goat cavalry. No butterfly mines. Ay.
This is route high.
Mortars are set up. This is hi, send message.
Are we supposed to extract on the boats as well, or?
Affirm. Mission parameter says you are to extract with the boats going south of the staging point to trigger index. Over.
Bravo copies.
A static 50, yeah, I just don't know, like, I've got some in here, but don't really have them anywhere else, you know? Here, I got one more trick up my sleeve. What if...
Жду распоряжений. Готов.
just to hide that in there. And I'm thinking a dual sentry right here to patrol. They don't have any recon elements other than
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем.
Hunt IR.
just to check in with y'all, you remember how loud these things are, right?
And then 90, 35, 50, 50.
Not loud enough.
Crude checkpoints? Nah, because I want them to sneak in a little easier. Checkpoints just invite. I mean, if I rebuild this AO, then yes. See how things go. Looks like they're going to go for a right side ingress vector. I'm also trying to make it so it's nighttime so there's less stuff out. But, you know, we got AA, we got some other AA back there. I've got a patrolling car. The issue is we don't really have any night vision for sniper lookouts. It's too dark. And it's a bit too late to make checkpoints because that's something I don't necessarily build in Zeus.
Host on the ground moving north.
Yeah, I could always get a searchlight script. I will admit I threw this together last night while I was tired as hell. And a little depressy, but... think in the future, checkpoints with searchlights and whatnot would be some pretty good ideas. This car does not know how to drive around this position. Are you just gonna walk into that vehicle? I hate the AI. Yeah, they've got about an hour and 10, 15 minutes, so let's see what they can work. I thought about BM-21s, but we already have the an artillery position here. But if I can find a place to like camp them, like right here maybe, we can add some BM-21s.
Что приказано?
I can put it here and just use it like short range.
Что распоряжение?
So just have some sentries here.
Готов.
What they really
Выдвигаюсь
got
на
to think about though is
Ясно,
their exit vectors here, because they got to preserve the boats, but this is probably the worst place for them to put those boats, because if they wanted to take the boats, they'd have to go around on this side. Yes, so the SCUDs, here's the deal. I'm going to give them a 20-minute timer. So yeah, it's quite possible that they may have intel in the SCUD's location, find it, and SCUDs, but be careful, they will try to move them if that position is hit, which is that one they're going for. So I'm going to give them 20 minutes, and if they can't make it from here to there in 20 minutes by commandeering a Vic, then those SCUDs are going to go very, very far inland up this dirt road, and it's going to be a mission fail. Yes, I have mortar flares. I'll just get a guy on it and then, you know, deploy it. We're gonna turn a lantern on up there. Not to copy that waypoint. Add a little bit of viewership to it, you know? They've marked this as a vantage point. It's a pretty decent one. Put, like, you know, a few guys up there. They all do have medium to long range capabilities. But we'll have to see what tactics they decide to utilize. Still taking ideas, by the way, guys, if you want to come up with other things that we can add. And yeah, QRF is going to pretty much come down this dirt MSR and also over Davle Bridge. I'll bring in trucks worth of infantry, maybe a few vehicles or two. It depends on how long contact goes for. But I try to make these fair but logical. What's going to be fun though is if they start going loud up in here. If they keep their suppressors on and I can't hear it from these guys over my music, because I usually keep my music on as like a test.
Point, and then they'll
But
exit from there.
if I can clearly hear them firing from there, like if they use their machine gun, I'm just going to whip this BMP out. And it's going to be a little threatening to them. And they do have very limited AT, because the only AT they've got is 2 sticks
Have we had eyes?
and
Probably,
one of the, whatchamacallit, laws. Actually, they might have 2 laws. 2 laws and 2 sticks, and they might have picked 1 or 2 off of other bodies, too, from people disconnecting. But yeah, no, I don't want to do helos, because I sometimes like to have insurgency factions that don't have any. I know, Slushy, but I want it to be like a pop-out factor. Plus, an exploding BMP is going to prompt these guys to call in QRF quicker than, you know, just hearing some gunfire out. At least in my opinion. Any side objectives? No, this is a one and done. I tried to make these ops about an hour to hour and a half long because I have DND that starts at 4:30, so I have a little constricted, but... The side objectives themselves can be, hey, you want an easy way to blow up those scuds? Maybe recon out this position, you know? There's stuff at towns. There's the mortar position there, for example. It's just a matter of they can do whatever. So other Vics I have in the town is we have that patrolling BTR. I do have another BMP-1 down here I can send, but the really dangerous one is the Shilka I have up here. This could put the stop the AO dead in its tracks. Other than that, other armor assets I'll bring in are going to be fielded. However, I do have one surprise.
Sound to your south, southwest. There's infantry stuff up there, so we just made a mental note of that for later.
By the Scuds.
Town we're going to,
That is my trump card.
South to the south, southwest.
Different.
Oh, yeah, that's mean, but Heinz isn't mean. Right. Hey, Jimbo, how you doing? No, I'm not gonna use any helicopters for the enemy faction for this one. Now, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is set myself to whisper, and I'm gonna hide myself. We're gonna teleport up because I always like to hear their local comms. Ah, nice, Jimbo. Mission making can be a really fun experience. Very therapeutic. We've been working on some large-scale zombie scenario stuff. It's just been a lot of writing arrays and coding.
Right, I'll just keep an eye out.
Yeah, these guys have gone prone. They're crawling up. Got another squad back here moving. See, I'm confused because, excuse me, they deployed some of these guys back here via boat and walked up. And then we have these two boats that have gone here and deployed. So, oh, thank you. So I don't, like, if they were all going to go to the same place, then why have two separate dismounts, you know? Oh.
Bravo Top was here, technical coming in from that town where you talked about.
Because T3s, yeah, right.
Hey, Fern, looks like we've got a BTR 17.
So I was just brought a drink.
Town, the objective town as well.
I don't know what it's made out of, but I can taste the rum.
BTR 70, confirmed.
I know most of you like me to be more aggressive with the players, so...
It's just another
well,
that you said to be.
I could always use more drinking money. Get me drunk, I'm a little meaner. That's definitely the same. If I ever had an alcoholic drink named after me, God, calling it a rum and Liru. What does that even entail? It's definitely rum with pineapple juice, a little bit of orange juice. There's something else in here I can't detect. I think it's coconut. So you just heard them call out the UAZ driving here. This is a Grenadier version. Grenadier versions I rarely use because they're so nasty, but the GMG can just tear people apart. Okay. Bathing in alcohol is not a good idea because everything's going to burn because it's still alcohol at the end of the day, alright?
Copy.
Big Boss reaching the vantage point momentarily.
I'm happy that car fixed its patrol. I don't know what was breaking it, but whatever works. What I'm really happy about, though, up here is that they only sent 2 people up here. Usually in TSB, when they only have 2 squads, they'll send 1 squad up here to Overwatch, and then 1 squad will come in to do the work. I'm so glad they're not pulling that shit today. Because I hate it when they do that. Because it's such a waste of manpower. That's also why I hate, like, 4-man recon teams, like 2 most, you know?
Main compound building.
It's all about utilization of assets and resources. And the best ops are done when the guys in charge know how to utilize them effectively.
Be advised, if you are direct south from our current position, we potentially see a foot patrol that just pushed behind the trees from us. Looking 500, 600 out. Opposite side of town, closer to you guys.
I mean, the goats are walking out on their own.
4-man foot patrol moving from west to east.
If we wait a little bit, the goat will walk up to them. It's coming for Nim. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but there's a very, very small skyline right there. But in the normal nightlight, it's nearly impossible to tell. Also, what I'd be curious to see is if these guys use the lasers on their guns. All of them have a laser. You're also seeing the squad leaders. They do have thermal optics for their binoculars. But I would love to see these guys actually coordinate with lasers today. They don't have any intel on if the enemies have NVGs or not, but if they PID that the enemies aren't using NVGs, that laser coordination would be very, very nice. Slushy, what was that op? I think I remember it, where they had like more than half of the players Overwatch, like a very small group of players charge forward and die. Yeah, these guys aren't expecting trouble.
You got right in front of you, Scully.
Is he stopping for the goat? Hey, just stop for the damn goat. Yeah, these guys are gonna try to crawl in.
Let us know if we want to.
Goat lives matter. It's okay. The goat will tip them off, you know? If the goat sees a bad guy,
know if you want us
he'll literally just get up, pull out his submachine gun, yell, hey, there's a bad guy. No, I'm just kidding. It'll just keep existing.
Recommend you use your known initiative for that. There's a squad, probably south of our road position.
That's not good. That was their medic.
If anything, I'd like you to keep tabs on.
I mean, the thing is, I have all these guys properly weighted, so the M249 will be over 40 if he picks up that stick. And then other classes have a law because they're already heavy on their own. I think Outcast traded his stick, though, because he's supposed to have a 136.
Coming in from the southeast now.
The Nimzov looking up here, probably going to watch for any QRF that'll come in.
Be advised, hostile compound with hangar marked on map. We'll get...
He's looking up there and he's thinking, what
we'll
may
get
be
additional details in a moment.
Where from?
I mean, I saw the goat, but I don't see the players at all from this angle. Well, it's because they're behind a tree for me, but I mean...
Just watched the techie that rolled inside of the town nearly wipe out an entire squad.
God freaking...
This is Bravo. We are not seeing any NVG equipment on the infantry.
Copy. Would it be more beneficial to potentially try and create a divert at the hostile compound with the hangar?
Oh, why are you, like, it's always when the players are here, they decide, oh, I'm gonna start running over all the fucking AI in the compound.
Hostile compound, or do we yet?
I hate that.
I mean, the fortified compound, I have 8 times EI with 3 roving patrols of at least 4 men, as well as manned guard towers.
Gee, and they're literally just walking up to the, like, I can't do anything, they literally ignore me and just walk up to me like that, you know? That's why you can't intermingle vehicle patrols with infantry, because you think it looks cool, but in reality, they just all pull dum-dums.
Compound mark on hostile compound on map.
Copy. Hostile compound with hangar on map is what Nimi is currently looking at, but there's a bunch of vegetation between her and it. We are currently located up around vantage point marker.
I got something to careless now because him losing 2 guys made them auto aggro.
I mean, we need to make a decision.
This should be good.
Right now, sitting on the outskirts, we probably be a good idea to have us moving up north in between the town and that compound.
We're kind of stuck.
Are you good with that, Alpha?
Squad that is inside of the town, you have 7 times foot mobiles moving towards your positions, 8 times foot mobiles moving towards your position. Guns are currently down. It looks like a full squad is coming around the other side of the building that you are at.
Define other. West side, east side?
They are on the south side, moving to the west side of that building that you are to the direct north of. You should see them coming up right behind you. You are in contact.
We're moving on.
Yeah, so if he literally says something and calls it out, then I got no choice at that range. I mean, that was just luck of the draw.
Alpha to Bravo, that's probably our cue to start moving it.
Taking care of immediate medical and beyond way.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Alright, so radio calls are going to start going off. I got to get this guy on the mortar right here. No. Mortar. Reload flare. Wait for that bar to finish. Get artillery computer. Medium. Have it set to flare.
BTR dismounting.
You just heard an AT shot in the distance.
You can mop up. We're going to try and move to the counterscape these HVIs.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
Yeah, so I was thinking I'm going to have to manually pull him out because he doesn't know how to pull out of this.
Okay, firm. Bravo, have a look here north. Move up to the south north.
So Overwatch has been keeping silent. I think Nim just witnessed this thing pull out.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
I forgot I had a BMP over there as well.
Так точно. Так точно.
Alright, so we're gonna send a lot, like everything that's mobile.
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
2 AT shots came in, both were misses.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Another AT hit just went off.
Thanks for the kill.
That BMP also goes down. They just found the SCUD notes. It is 335, so 355. I'll start
Copy.
pulling them out.
Pull out same direction you came in. Pull out east.
Так точно.
Pulling out
Так
east.
точно.
Okay, Bravo, we're moving out east again. Everyone up?
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
From this time, OBG is vote Curvez.
Alright, now everything's
that
heading
involved?
in.
We've got in.
Wow, they aggroed from such a long range. There's no way some of these guys are going to be able to get in. Otherwise, I don't think we have any casualties right now.
Nimi and I are pulling out east at this time.
Looks like they're grabbing a Ural.
Bravo, we've got a truck and UAZ to move people quickly.
Bravo, copy. Friendly USC.
Ah, that was a good drink. I'm gonna get
Bravo,
on the
rally point,
mortar.
people mounted up so we can stop moving towards this town, OBG.
Actually, I'm going to put a target down instead. There we go. You might be changing the ammo type because by default it's on HE, so I'm trying to have flares come in.
Bravo's moving to now.
It's a pretty good textbook hit.
Got another BTR coming in here from the town, moving southeast.
Say again, bro.
So I'll put some more flares out.
New BTR inside of the town. It's on the northeast side, scanning the fields for you guys.
All right, now we're gonna start prepping our QRF. So I'm gonna set it up back here.
Once we all get in this truck,
We're going to grab a Ural.
UAZ, we should be all fit.
So
Copy.
trucks.
Nimi and I aren't going to be able to push south, so we're going to move back towards our boats.
Ultranationalist.
Готов действовать.
Ooh, that was close.
Так точно.
Bro, is this all you?
Ясно, приступаем.
There's our QRF coming in. So that Vic's come down. Got a few dudes now coming around to explore what the heck's gone on. More flares are coming down. And that timer is ticking. I would not recommend... I'd recommend maybe a few people get in the boats, but the rest need to go up to that position and hit it
Consider
ASAP.
loading the boats up, can't.
Because we're down to 15 minutes.
Using these vehicles and come back for... we've got two guys moving boats for later.
Sound a little broken up.
Big force to assault the objective and right where the boats are.
Where from?
No, I'm set to invisible right there. I don't know what he wants. He said he'd suicide and I'd teleport him back. What? Whatever. Hey, if you say something, then do what you're gonna say. Second Euro's gonna start coming in.
Так точно.
And they're now coming around. And they've got the two boats right there.
Might be a good idea if you set your own squad, just make it easier to see where you are.
So I'm gonna start cleaning up bodies in here because I doubt they'll come back to this position. But good use of grabbing stuff. They killed the officer in there. So I think some of these are spent AT rocket stuff. They're just doing a very wide flank. But yeah, no, mobility's been going good. They still got 12 and a half minutes. But yeah, they're going to need more of those boats, because those boats can only hold 5 people each. Pretty sure they're more than 10 today. About 12 or 13. When that second position gets hit, I'm going to pull this up.
Skelly, copy last.
Solid copy.
First Euro's going down. They're going to go on foot down south.
Please enlighten me if you plan on anything. I can't hear you on your short range.
If plan of action is to move around to the north side of the town, because that's going to be the most likely point where they try to get it out with the AO, either out to the west, so that way we can split into...
Yeah, so I'm going to move them up the northern MSR.
Down to the town, then get it from the north and the west. Northwest side.
But I do need to start setting up my little convoy I'm going to make to get them out of there, so...
Nimia and I are going to hang back with the boats and have exfil ready to go for you guys when you need to exfil.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Wait around on boats.
I'm going to send them about the 10-minute mark, but I'll send them a little early. 11 minutes, I mean, I don't have to stick exclusively to that schedule. But I'm not going to use armor, because armor's not going to work properly there. So they could just PID when it's leaving and ambush it on the road. That would be another smart thing, but I'm also going to pull out the 80 Alpha and have them escort with that out. But yeah, so far it's been pretty well done. So I think they're bringing the boats up here. They're going to have to leave the Ural to a few people to move down to those boats. And they marked the BTR 80 Alpha. They marked that QRF Euro, but that's going to move past. And let's see, by the time now it's the 10-minute mark by the time this one gets up there.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
That's to secure the rear, and then the other vehicles that are ahead of it won't get caught in the back. And logistically, because if you had the Euro go first and dismount here, then the UAZs wouldn't know how to cross ahead, and they would pull a dum-dum. So 10 minutes, half the time before I mobilize them. And I would bet the boats are going to head into this little cove right here. Maybe into that one, but I would assume this is more of a bank. That's a cove. This is just more of a bank outright. And now we wait. Yes, this is an old map, probably from Operation Flashpoint Resistance, I agree. It's a port over cup, ports over all the old terrains, and it's a fun little throwback here and there. Technically, no one spotted it yet. But we can hear something. Thank you, Ymir. I hope you enjoyed the Tier 2 op. I'm sorry you got confused with how some of the other stuff went.
Buy something
Girl got
nice.
Confused. Oh no, it was moving down there. But I'll buy myself some booze with that.
Bravo, Alpha to Bravo, this is probably where we want to start moving in. We've confirmed there's a BTR ADA in the town, and a largish garrison.
That's fine, Farkle. I mean, we all got our lives to live, but I'll be doing this for a while. Might not be as often as I do right now, but I'll still stream on the weekends if worst comes to worst. Because you can take me away from the Arma, but you cannot take the Arma out of me. I will still play whenever I can. So, let's have a little teleport up here, try to have a listen.
One of my squad seeing QRF being assembled on the bridge southwest.
Move back up the slope if that's move back.
Can you say that again, please, Bravo?
Oh, please, for the love of God, can you actually work?
Assembling on bridge southwest.
Copy that, QRF's assembling on the bridge southwest.
Because if the Ural gets there, then I'm screwed.
Alpha Bravo, we're going to probably move with you, considering the fact that the best angle to approach the town from appears to be the western side, where it's sloping.
And now they're paused. Why? Why are you paused?
Ясно, приступаем. Так точно. Ясно, приступаем.
Sometimes you just gotta waypoint them.
Так точно.
What? Why are you U-turning? It's mating season, yeah. Dumbass AI, man.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Now I just gotta hope the Ural doesn't butcher it.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
I'm gonna put that here. These guys are moving down. I got 6 minutes left before I'm gonna get people in these scuds. It's gonna be close. But it's good that they're gonna take the northern route as the intended QRF, so that's gonna put my units in disarray. I think they'll be able to make it. I might be able to get one away if I just try to push through them.
Bravo.
They could also take some of their explosive charges and set traps. But they don't know what MSR I'm gonna use here.
The western approach looks like the best idea for now.
I'm saying the western approach is the best. That's fair. I mean, for me personally, if we had contact here, I'd want them to get in an angle that gives me as much distance from there as possible, so. Alright, Ural made it through fine, it's just the UAZs that are dumb. Then I have Frost and Havoc Dan taking Overwatch right here.
Will be your pickup point for getting out of here.
And they've marked that place. They put it upside down. Of course they did.
Copy.
Homebrew.
And someone's hot micing something weird on their headset.
Apologies, got stuck on.
Alright, 4.5 minutes. I wonder what was making that noise. They're gonna be able to ambush this here though. Again, Dr. Boom losing connection. I don't know what's wrong with his internet.
We lost our medic again. For the Kura we're hearing.
Oh, it's getting a lot brighter.
Copy that, Bravo.
Probably move a bit more southwest.
Copy that, Bravo. I'm just gonna hold
So I'm resetting these guys because these are the guys I'm gonna get in the driver's seats.
Yeah, just didn't want to go up on.
Bravo, let us know when you're in position.
Bravo's on.
3 minutes. 3 minutes, 15 seconds.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем.
Advise loading your subsonic.
No. I'm gonna remote control and get them in because look, they're doing the big run around here, and I hate that.
We got eyes on Scott.
So he literally just circled around just to come back to this position. I fucking hate it. All the AI board vehicles as if they were helicopters. And it pisses me off.
We have a guy here that could probably just crawl up there, set a charge.
Good to be.
Second.
Scuds are being moved. Get your team moving to the road west.
Whoop!
Так точно. Ясно, приступаем. Так точно.
Put on lasers.
Ясно,
Scuds
приступаем.
leaving E.
Seeing Scott moving east.
Так точно.
They just hit that in the ass. So yeah, they hit that Scud Vic earlier, but they should have waited a little bit more. I think they were just thinking it was gonna move out. So I don't fault them for the other one getting away, but now they got to consider how are they gonna catch up to that. I think these two guys are gonna get in a Vic and possibly try to chase it down.
Both Scuds.
Bring those free Scots down.
Так точно.
Copy that. Let's sweep the area and prepare to leave.
Second.
Let's sweep the area and prepare to leave.
A-firm, sweeping area.
Did they just report both Scuds down? There's only one Scud that's down though.
Ясно,
That's
приступаем.
awkward.
Ясно, приступаем.
I'm gonna bring this one over here for now. I'm leaving it in play, you know, I'm trying to let the players get to it. Yeah, AI at night are really dumb.
Bravo, we've got a Euro here. We can probably borrow to speed up the exit.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Yeah, so these guys are pushing in to follow that SCUD.
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
Alright, so we're gonna
Bravo,
start
Alpha at this time. I've got a team of my guys
adjusting
chasing
stuff.
the SCUD northeast.
Oh, so that Vic's gun's disabled. Let's grab everything here because they're gonna report that that's
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
coming. Yeah, so we're gonna pull it into here where we have a lot of dudes. Oh, they hit a tree! Oh no! No, they took the GMG instead. Okay, never mind. I thought they hit a tree, but no. So they're chasing it.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Yeah, AR blind as a bat. I'm not sure if they radioed in, because this group should be pushing south with them to chase the SCUD down. Oh, that would have been bad. I don't think they noticed the SCUD was pushing south. Oh, they lost it.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Alright, I'm just quickly fixing that Vic because I'm trying to send it down as well. He doesn't know how to drive. Oh, man.
Yeah, if you could just not lead that to where we are, that'd be great.
Looks like they blew up that Vic. I forget how I launched this. I don't think I can actually from this thing, so that's fine. 492.20 or 94.20, 420. Nice. But yeah, no, it's okay. We won't feed Barb today. I'm easily bought on that topic. We can feed Barb a different day. I mean, we haven't fed him in a day, so it's okay. We just won't feed him. I could have sworn there was a gunner position where you could actually lift this up. But I guess I was wrong. Oh well. Let's see. It might be because I have to be single. I have to be like my physical unit because I know the. Let's try that. So if I were to just get the AI out, because I know with the RHS one, you can only do the deployment stuff if you're like a physical unit in there, but doesn't look like it. Switch unit's very risky. Here, maybe it's maybe they put it in garage. I don't know. Nope. Okay. Well, we tried.
Scott, is that unit A?
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up my guys. We're gonna head to your boats for.
Yeah, we could just do this as a
So
cruise
what with,
missile. So, if they leave it there, but for now, I'm just going to, we'll put it down if they think that it's, index capable. And then I'll have it go off in front of them or something. But I don't blame them. They engaged the first one because they thought it was leaving, and then the second one just took a different route. I don't think so. I'm gonna try respawning it, but they're just extracting anyway. There it is, gunner. There it is. But you can't fire it. Yes. I'm gonna Arma this to have it face this direction. This guy probably doesn't want to be near it. That's a thumbnail. But yeah, I mean, we're not chasing them because we still have this thing to defend, so we're just waiting. So, I thought that was a good op. That was a good test of their speed. They just lost track of that one. Now we wait. To be fair, they would have killed the officer that would have designated the target. I agree. But I'm really curious to see what these guys do. They are still alive in this AO. So the thing is, if they were keeping track of it and they tracked it up here, they would have kept going. But I think maybe, just maybe they know that they have it cornered down to this area. So we'll have to see. I'm going to try to teleport in and have a listen. Here, so let's defeat Jimbo Spike's counter, and let's get an officer to come in to designate that target. All right, you are going to look fabulous.
Yeah, but definitely Laney's got 2 T-72s.
No, the 3CB one you can't fire, but I know you could at least deploy it, which is what I wanted. Anytime today, Mr. Arsenal. There we go. Alright, now we need you to have the best bitchin' beret out there. So D, E comes after that. Except it's set to head routes because it's sorted by mod. No, we want alphabetical. Alright, so A, B, D. Alright. Let's give you a red star beret. That makes you in charge. I like it. Alright, now you aren't going to give any shits as you drive.
Are you guys still searching for that stuff?
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Yeah.
Так точно.
Oh, they got guys stuck in this building. I love it when the AI runs in the buildings and gets stuck in there because their pathfinding is trash. They're still looking for it, so there's still hope. Real quick, if I take a copy of you, I just want to see if I like deplete that ammo, will the missile disappear? No, it won't. Okay, so I can't fire it until they leave the actual area to claim that they fired it.
Ясно. Приступай. Так точно.
All right, the commander is coming.
You guys sure it didn't just peel off to the west?
Ясно. Приступаем. Так точно.
Say again, Bravo.
Are you sure it didn't just peel off to the west?
Ясно. Приступаем.
We've no idea.
All right, I'm going to do every little trick I can to try to get their attention to this area. So we're going to have a celebration.
They don't think it went east, so they think it went south towards Lenny, towards this compound with the camel net, or whatever it is.
Hey, firm. Yeah, probably the easiest way they were extracted was just to the west. That's what's my thought.
Yeah, that was my fault exactly. It didn't go west, it went east.
So maybe we can get their attention with those flares.
Cross terrain.
Yeah, well, just scratch that one and then get to safety.
Так точно.
All right, Boss Man wants everyone to come to his fancy party
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
where we will deploy. Get in the car! Oh my god, Boss Man hates you all.
We are at the second couple of boats now.
Ясно. Приступаем.
Alright, we're having a fancy launch party. Only the coolest people that are alive are invited off this island.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Alright, he wants us all to be present.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Okay?
Ясно. Приступаем.
Everyone. Everyone present, alright? The shoot off of the rocket missile. Actually,
Ясно.
would a
Приступаем.
SCUD be a rocket or a missile? I guess technically a missile because it's guided. But we're going to have a fancy launch party. So they're redeploying now.
Bravo to Alpha, we've actually found SCUD. It's in the town that we hit first.
Bravo, hey, firm. Do you want us?
So honestly, they just have to get a rocket on it
It's
from
gonna
afar.
launch, so we're gonna take one for the team.
Hey, firm. We're extracting then.
If I wanted to fake a launch, I could put up an invisible VLS. So watch this.
Ready.
Hold fire. And now if I really wanted to launch it, I could fire the thing. But then I'd have to, like, blow it up or something to make an excuse for it not firing. For the texture not being there. So, When the officer gets there, I'll be able to shoot it. But he has to get in there to make this work. Yeah, I would have done the Russian one too. I didn't mean to fire these though, because I didn't think we'd get this far. Oh, you're a dumb driver. Okay, well.
Так точно.
God damn, guys. You know, when I make a fancy launch party and invite all of you people, I would hope you'd come.
Ясно, приступаем.
What? Oh, deflected! Someone blocked him with his body! Oh, did you see that? He Arma the dude! Oh! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now that's gonna make everyone who's angry come in. Looks like charges just went off.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Alright. Now the T-72s are gonna get crewed.
Жду распоряжений. Ясно, приступаем. Жду приказа. Ясно, приступаем. Так точно.
How are you alive? What? Shoot him, please. Whoa! What was that? Did he just BM? He just BM 21 the fucking. What? What is going on? No, they stole the BMP and they fired the rocket and it hit the building Skelly was next to. Oh my god. What? What is this? This was supposed to be a fancy party.
Так точно.
But it looks like we can't even get that anymore.
Ясно, приступаем.
Roger, Alpha. Thought.
And it blew out some of the back wheels. Skelly's just surrendered.
Ясно, приступаем.
Mr. Tank is now coming up.
Bravo, Alpha. Come in.
Так точно.
Uh-oh, Havoc Dan. Havoc Dan.
This is the last attempt on 50. Route Alpha.
What is going on? Havoc's attempting to crawl up to the tank.
Так точно.
Go!
I need you to deal with those tanks.
Send in ghosts.
Yeah, I can literally see him on that, so we're just gonna eat him. All right. You now do not exist, sir. Oh man,
Anyone on 50?
Yujip Patman, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and what is this? What is that? What? No!
Valhalla.
No, you're unconscious!
He's got destroyed. He's got destroyed.
What the?
Так точно.
Go.
You're unconscious, sir. He put an explosive charge. What? No. No. Call. He doesn't want to. I wouldn't trust that either. It's just crying out to him. What is this?
We're not leaving this.
What? You're playing dead? Oh, now he can't run me over if I go evasive left or... Oh, I'm playing dead again. You know, he's not gonna let you. You just shoot at it? Trying to overpressure him. He just threw a grenade. What? What? What is this? Somebody shoot him! Shoot him! Okay, no, he just got... Okay. Oh. Now you stay unconscious for realsies, sir.
Bravo to high.
Точно.
Oh my god. Just stay down.
50 check.
Bravo.
Just stay down.
5-0 work. Hi, this is, I don't even know what I am anymore. We have passed the XO mark at this time.
Alright, this one's just for me, because I deserve it. All ground forces, this is high, stand by for index. Is this Ram Ranch? Okay. Never surrender!
Havoc, you had a full platoon just shooting at you.
No surrender! Okay, so we're gonna go play by play with this. So I completely forgot that you had boats and I meant for you to walk there and you used your boats and I thought to myself, I'm like, oh yeah, I gave you boats. Right.
See,
so
at the very beginning, I even asked the rest of the group, "Are we supposed to use the boats?" Or
I heard that. I ignored it.
I'm like, hey,
Because that's what got me thinking.
Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, I gave you boats. Right. So I'm like, okay, you could use the boats to your advantage, cool. And then you pulled on the wrong side of where the scuds were, but you didn't know that yet. So I'm like, okay, we're going there. You put 2 people on the overwatch position, which I really loved. Usually in TSB, you put like a squad up there, which is dumb, but you did it the right way. Thank you. You went in, you got the intel, you left. You then went to the scuds. Meanwhile, I was giving you a 20-minute timer after you found that intel of you gotta get to that scud position or else they'll start driving up the northern MSR because that's the MSR that gets them the furthest away from you. You came from the north. and then you shot at the Scud as it was the first one as it was pulling out. So the second one freaked the fuck out and went south to get away from you. Some of you tracked it down. 2 of you found a ZSU cannon on a truck, and it proceeded to annihilate one of you. But that's beside the point.
That's all that matters.
I declared it was going to be a launch party, so I was bringing up a new officer that knew how to use the Scuds. He was coming down. A lot of people were going to that central town. I figured out how to deploy the Scud, and then my rifleman there, you know, that rifle squad, they're chilling. All of a sudden, this Ural starts driving up. They freak out, and then thank God I had Ivan Dimitri, whatever his name was, because that Ural touched him, and he dropped his PKM and instead just bitch slapped that Ural back. And it went into a building. Skelly somehow survived, got out, just held still, and then one of you commandeered a BMP-1 and shot a rocket into Skelly's building and blew him away.
You missed a step there. You missed a step there. There
What
were
was the
2
step?
separate charges placed on the Ural. One,
Oh, yeah.
detonate. If you couldn't detonate it, I had a charge on there that I was going to detonate it, and I detonated it.
So you got close enough to knock out some of the wheels, so I couldn't move it. Great. And then I watched Havoc Dan move in. He left the BMP. And 2 T-72s, the ones that were in that hangar to your north, finally came in. Havoc Dan tried to avoid them. He got knocked unconscious, and then on my screen, he stayed unconscious as he proceeded to crawl in an unconscious animation up to my tanks. And I was kind of panicking because here's this man who's not physically moving. He's just sliding. So my tank, this was the AI, by the way. I think the AI were freaked out because it just started inching away slowly. Like, is he dead? What? He's moving. How is he moving? He's dead. And then 2 of you decided to walk up, blow up the Scud like a Chad, killing yourselves in the process, because by then it was swarming with dozens of AI. And finally, the tank crew freaked out. They called for the AI to come up to Havoc Dam, and they ran up, mag dumped him, and then surrounded him. And then for the hell of it, I revived Havoc Dam with an ace heal just to watch everyone shoot at him, because reasons.
Can we please see the WAD?
I hope my if my people left it up, and sure. Otherwise, I'll I think they clipped it a few times, so check the clips because I'm pretty. Jimbo's saying he clipped some of them, but otherwise, yeah.
We would have done that objective if the AI hadn't like just flick the truck away. The truck was like unconscious, rolling towards the Scud.
Yeah, and then the AI just bitch slapped it away. I was like, wow, that was beautiful.
Yeah, we don't see the VOD, Liru.
All right, check if you can see the clips. They tended they put the clips up down, but yeah, just best body block. But anyway, overall, I thought tactics were good. You guys moved really well. You let the one Scud go, but you went back and grabbed it. So yeah, overall, really good job. I got nothing to say. Alpha, go ahead.
Scully.
Cool, Bravo, go ahead.
Oops, what? Oh,
go ahead. Fine, Alpha, go ahead.
We tried to communicate a few times, Nemesis. I asked you what you saying again due to either like the comms on my short range, or a couple of times some things seemed to be a little bit mumbled. That's all I had for you. On my side, probably need to just communicate things a bit more clearer and a bit quicker, rather than having you have to come ask me for stuff. And then on squad size, just be wary. I might be on 50 if I'm not responding straight away. That's it. I think everything else went to plan. We've kind of covered everything, I think. Bravo?
Yeah, nothing much to say. I'm sorry if I mumble a bit. I have to remember to talk inside or to watch my microphone sometimes. That helps us as well. But Bravo did good. We had some issues with people DCing, but they came back in, so no worries. Had fun. That was a great up. I like that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like Recon or Overwatch? Homebrew?
Not really much to provide. I mean, we tried to get some eyes on the overwatching position, marked out a few targets, tried to provide some support from the north. Unfortunately, where is it? My single AT stick, I missed a shot. on the BTR that rolled in from the north, but everybody was able to make it out. Overall, and then we did a lot of boat. Nim and I did a bunch of boat driving. But overall, I think from our perspective, we didn't get killed, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, otherwise, from what I can tell, everyone did good.
Open debrief, I guess.
Thank you, Havoc, for pulling all that fire so Frost and I could get in a building over watching the Scud.
I honestly thought Liru was in there, and he kept backing up. I'm like, you mother!
It was purely the AI. Because I was so enthralled with you being in unconscious animation.
I kept going up to it. Like, I got a block out once. I was like, yes, all right, block is out. And I go to arm it. I arm it, and as soon as I do the animation to arm it, it backs up. I'm like, you bitch.
Speedboat over him.
So yeah, after we took the intel, I think me and Havoc, when we went off to, we basically separated us with the US and just bolted it to the north of the Scud town. I think, and us reconning it a little bit was kind of helpful, I guess. We knew where the Scuds were instantly inside the town, so it was easy to find a good infill point. And also knowing about the BTR-88 was helpful.
I drove past the BMP on the way.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's either going to be World War I and something World War II related. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Otherwise, cheers, and hope you enjoyed the ops today. Have a good one.